So today is January the 16th. And so I'm currently in Bible study. I'm with Living Word Christian Center Youth Kingdom, and I'm also going to be starting like a 30-minute power Bible study here soon. So I'm doing a lot of studying, a lot of interacting, and things like that. And so I won't be doing the vlogs to just really like teach. I know a lot of people online are like trying to teach. I'm actually just posting this or vlogging this to just share like what God is revealing for me, you know. So last night I was able to listen in on a sermon, and that sermon was Dr. Oscar Williams. And this is just one of the sermons that I listened to. And as I'm studying, I'm coming across various, chapters, verses, etc. that I'm like, okay, I didn't realize that was there. I heard about this, but I didn't realize, this was there. And so the sermon was just about it's Numbers 26 through 13. I'm sorry, 6 through 12. And just how they were able to Moses and I believe his brother were able to get water out of the rock. And so and that just kind of goes back to even my first or my second vlog, just taking instruction, Proverbs 7, just, coming into knowledge, taking instruction from the Lord. So they were being instructed to go ahead and hit this rock to get water out of it, to make sure that their livestock and their people, had something to drink. And so it just made me just think again about instruction and just me rededicating my life and just taking instruction and not living life in my own on my own terms and not just doing whatever I want. That speaks to me so much, and just rededicating my life means so much. And so when you're younger and you get saved and things like that, you just have no idea all the things that may come ahead in life. And so, like, for example, I was baptized when I was at Wichita State. I went to Wichita State after I graduated from high school, and I got baptized at a local church there. Very blessed church. I couldn't even tell you the name of that church, but I feel bad. But it was not too far from the campus, like right down the road. And it was such a blessing, and it was a great church. But I got baptized there, and it just made me think about life full circle. And it just made me think about certain, decisions I've made in life and things like that. I'm sorry, I got a notification or something. It just made me just think about how it was things in life that I probably could have gone around had I been under instruction. So that is why I'm under instruction now, and I will always be. And so, and just leaving out of what I believe that I thought for myself, and understanding that the older you get, the older that I get, I'm realizing there is so much layer to life. And just even when people are talking to me and they're talking, my thought process of what they're saying is just different, because I'm hearing with a different foundation now, and just really hearing and seeing people. And a lot of people may not even talk about that enough. When people talk to us, are you really listening to them? Do you see them for them? Or are you centering yourself in the middle of everything that they're saying? Or you can't wait until they're done talking so you could talk about yourself, And so that's something that, and then sometimes people do that. And in particular, if I have done that It's because I don't want them to feel alone. So I'm like, okay, as soon as they're done, I'm going to tell them how I was. And it's like, pause. Just let someone come to you, because that could really help them. Just a number of things. And so know how to communicate with someone and bring yourself out of the equation. Be under the instruction from the Lord, even knowing how to just interact and be there for someone. Like, for example, I remember in the Bible, I believe it was Job, and when he was losing everything and he had a lot going on, and don't quote me on this, because again, I'm early in my Bible study. So his friends ended up coming to visit him. So one of his friends were telling him just like how good God was, etc. And Job, like, I know. Like, you think I did something wrong? Like, I'm faithful. Like, I know who my God is. Like, and he's like, so his friend was basically implying like, you must have did something, that you shouldn't have done, because like, why is this happening? This is terrible. But before they got to that point, you know what his friends did? They didn't say anything. They didn't say anything. They were just quiet. And I believe they didn't talk to Job. They were there with him, but and don't quote me, I'm just going to say 7+ days, but I can't remember the exact amount of days. But as I keep studying, I will edify and become super accurate in regards to all things, even how I apply this to my life. But it just spoke to me like, someone's going through something, or if you don't know what to say, do not say anything at all. You might just need to go sit with them, or you may need to just, just go sit with them, or see them, hug them, but don't say anything. See, some things with time, you always think you have to come up with something awesome to give to someone in words of, or whatever. And you don't always have to do that. You could just be quiet, and that's biblical. So, but I know I kind of scattered a little bit, but that's my vlog for today. And so, just bringing the water out of the rock, Numbers 26-12, and just thinking about instruction, Proverbs 7, and then 1:7, and then just thinking about just how good God is. Just thinking about how good God is, and how faithful he is. And I'm grateful for I have people in my life who are like connecting me with people like, Sheena, so-and-so is working on this, so-and-so is working on that, so-and-so is in the faith, so-and-so is this, so-and-so got saved. So people are like connecting me with people, because they love me enough. They're like, Sheena, here are some people you could put into your community, because you guys are all on the same page. And so these are just some of my Bible study little notebooks that I have. So this one just says joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. So this is like a notebook. And then this was, I added this to it, but this was a gifted notebook that I got. Very nice, with the rings, and it's solid, and it was a gift. So I have notes in here too. And then I have this one, in his word, hope, Psalms 135. So I use this notebook as well. And then this is like my Soft Beautiful little notebook. It comes with a matching pen. I think it's my drawer, but so yeah. So you guys, I love the Lord. He's been very faithful to me, and I will forever be grateful, and I will forever be in love. And I am abundantly blessed and in love. And even in times if I feel like I'm giving love and it's not reciprocated, or I'm giving love and it's not, it's just not the same, and that's something that I'm dealing with. It doesn't mean anything towards me. It's what that person doesn't have in them, right? So if you're just giving love and positivity and just these, just being a good person, the person you're supposed to be, and you feel as though or I feel as though that some people are just not appreciative, and they're not deserving of even, love, whatever, communication. And again, this is just the edification process for me. I have a ways to go on various things and just coming into more knowledge. But I'm not deserving of a lot of things either that God has graced me with. I'm not deserving. So that speaks to me, because anytime I do feel as though I'm like, they don't deserve that for me. No, I shouldn't have. No, I did. It just goes back to, well, I don't deserve most of the stuff I have either. I don't either, And so it calms you down. It brings you back down to reality and the grace that I'm living in and the mercy that I'm living in. And so and just to have that for others. Some things will take time, but I am in the learning. And so I'm very grateful. And I look forward to my Bible studies, building my network of people who are on the same mission. And I'm just so excited. Thank you, Lord. I love you.